Hello, everyone. Our son came home for a visit today. He just came back from touring with the Devil Wears Prada, and he was kind enough to airdrop these videos they took from South Africa. They went to an animal refuge. Actually, before they were there, I had no idea. In South Africa, the southern west coast, there's penguins. When he was in South Africa, it was really a nice visit. He didn't see anything bad going on. The venue they played at held 5,000 people, and it was a It was a sellout crowd. There were a lot of. It's amazing that there's so many black people in Africa that are into American heavy metal bands. He took videos of the Penguins when they had some time off. They went to an animal refuge, and he took videos of lions, wild dogs. Um, I'm not sure if there's a video showing the cheetah eating, meat. They're very calm when they're eating. They were inside vehicles for their own protection. I did a video tonight about, the Vanguard lending program. I know some people aren't interested in this financial stuff, but I am because, everybody wants to get ahead and make a little more money. But go check out the videos. I'll tell you, in some ways, look at it like this. My ancestors were well-known gypsies. The Boswell family was considered the king of the gypsies. And I never did much traveling, neither did my father. And my grandfather, Boswell, he did a lot of traveling after World War One. And my son's been all over the world. Um, they're leaving to go on tour sometime, I think next week, and they're freaking going to Thailand. I can't even believe that. But go check out the videos because South Africa, he says, is a beautiful place. And all we hear is about, bad stuff going on over there. They were with security all the time. And where they were like some of the nicest areas. Um, I think from what he found out, he didn't want to ask too much, is a lot of the bad stuff going on is in the real out in the areas where it's basically really, really rural. Because he was in Johannesburg, I think was the main city. But go check out the videos. Hope everybody's having a good night. I guess everybody's probably in bed by now. Sometimes when my son comes home, he's kind enough to share the videos. But it just amazes me how there's people, even like when they go to Thailand, how there's fans of heavy metal rock groups of the US, like the Devil Wears Prada, and a country like Thailand. When he was in Indonesia, he said he saw people living in homes that were like, huge mansions, kind of like some of my neighbors with these 8 to 10,000 square foot homes in this neighborhood that run a couple $1 million. Then he saw people living in basically huts that looked more like something that the Native Americans, the indigenous people that were in this country before the Europeans came there. But he is having the fun of his life being on tour, and he's doing really good. Young people in this country can get ahead. People in the entertainment industry, get a bad name. Because I think I said in my last video, I found out that John Lodge in the Moody Blues was a devout Christian. I found out that he had a stroke a few years ago and made a full recovery. I think that's all thanks to prayers. But thanks for watching my videos tonight, everyone. Have a good night.